Picture this. You're camping deep in the wilderness. No fence, no walls, just a thin tent between you and a forest full of predators. Bears, wolves, maybe even mountain lions somewhere out there in the dark. And yet, you wake up the next morning completely fine. This happens every single night, all over the world. So why don't these animals just walk in and attack while you sleep? By the end of this video, you'll understand the surprising psychology going on inside a predator's brain, and it's not what most people assume. Stay till the end. The last part will completely change how you see the wild. Let's start with the obvious guess. Maybe predators just aren't interested in humans. That's partly true, but it's not the full story. The real answer is about risk, not appetite. Here's something most people don't realize. To a wild predator, a human is a strange and unpredictable creature. We stand upright. We smell different from their normal prey. We move in ways that don't match anything they've hunted before. And in the animal kingdom, unfamiliar usually means dangerous. Predators don't survive by being brave. They survive by being careful. Every hunt is a gamble. A single injury in the wild, a broken leg, a torn muscle, can be a death sentence. There's no hospital, no medicine, no recovery time. So, predators instinctively avoid targets that could fight back in unpredictable ways. And humans, even asleep, still carry that unpredictable energy. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Even while sleeping, a human's presence sends signals a predator can pick up on. Scent from campfires. The smell of soap, food packaging, and unfamiliar materials. All of it screams human territory, and most predators have learned generation after generation that human areas often come with consequences. Traps, guns, retaliation. That fear didn't happen overnight. It was built through thousands of years of contact between humans and wildlife. Every animal that took the risk and lost taught the rest of the population a lesson. Stay away. Over generations, that caution became instinct, passed down without a single word ever being spoken. There's also something surprisingly simple at play. Sleeping humans are usually in groups, near fire, near noise, near strong scent trails. All of that adds up to one thing in a predator's mind. This area is being watched. Fire especially plays a massive role. Almost every predator on Earth has an instinctive fear of open flame. It represents unpredictability, and unpredictability is exactly what predators avoid. So a simple campfire can act like an invisible wall around your camp. But here's something that will surprise you. This isn't a universal guarantee. Attacks on sleeping humans do happen. Extremely rarely, and almost always in very specific situations. A starving predator with no other food source. An injured animal that can no longer hunt normal prey, or a human camp with food carelessly left out, practically inviting a visit. In other words, it's not that predators are incapable of attacking sleeping humans. It's that, under normal circumstances, the risk never seems worth the reward. Here's the powerful part. What looks like peace and safety around a campfire isn't luck. It's the result of millions of years of careful calculation happening in the minds of animals that never once say a word to each other. Predators don't spare us because they're kind. They spare us because caution has kept them alive far longer than aggression ever could. And if you think about it, that's a strange kind of respect. Earned not through communication, but through millions of years of watching what happens to those who take unnecessary risks. So the next time you sleep under open sky, surrounded by nothing but a thin tent and a dying campfire, remember this. You're not safe because nothing is out there. You're safe because something out there decided you weren't worth the risk.